Let's bring in our expert this evening, Professor Vivek Kumar, Professor Social Sciences, JNU, joins us. Appreciate you joining us, Professor. You know, it'd be foolhardy not to admit that there is a race where amongst all political parties to claim the legacy or appropriate the legacy of Baba Saheb Ambedkar. But would you reckon, Mr. Kumar, that a lot of it with each political outfit is only selective appropriation?
I think you are very true, Preeti, because you know what every leader is putting an allegation on each other. I think it's very clear. And what Prime Minister has said is also clear, because you know that in at that time, 1950s onwards, it was only Congress which was a party which was trying to oppose Baba Saheb Ambedkar, because then they wanted actually Dalit should be on their side. And we all know that by that time, Congress had a very stalwart leader in Jagjeevan Ram, and therefore they were very safe. Out of, you know, at that time 79 seats which were reserved, out of that most of the seats which were actually Dalit dominated seats, Jagjeevan Ram could pull them. But 1970 is the time when Congress made a real attempt to co-opt the Dalit leaders, and we know that in Uttar Pradesh, BP Maurya with RPI leader, he was not only co-opted, but the whole RPI was co-opted. So there is this attempt from 1970 onwards. But it is not that actually BJP has not done. We also see that after 1980s, when BJP came into existence, we had Bangaru Lakshman leader, you know, in the name of Bangaru Lakshman. But now, the problem is that even if the stalwart, the tallest leaders, they are saying that, look, we respect him or we really want him. But the problem is that Dalits are not ready to be cajoled only by the photograph or by taking the name that Baba Saheb Ambedkar has been given that respect. They really want the effective leadership. And that's what they keep on asking. Where are the leaders among the political parties, whether it is BJP or whether it is Congress or whether it is any regional party? I do not see even a single leader in these parties who can be called as he's a grassroots leader and who has very good following in the party or in the people. And also, if you go by the party politics, if we can take Congress, fine, actually they have the tallest leader, president of Congress is Mallikarjun Kharge, fine, very good. But what about the speakers? Where are they? Or the government, where the government, there are at least three governments which are there. You look at the representation in the governments, whether it is Telangana or Karnataka or Chhattisgarh, where actually they are in power, are they giving them the representation? I from education say actually the aspect, I'm asking how many vice chancellors they have made. And similarly, it goes with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, there used to be two very important universities.
Make your point, sir. Make your point. Finish.
Yeah, carry on. I'm saying that there were two very important universities in the name of Ambedkar. One is in Mahu and another is in Lucknow. One is Central University and another is a state university. These both actually universities, there used to be vice chancellor from Dalit category. Usually they used to be having or heading the institution. But now what has happened? In both the places, Dalit vice chancellors have been chucked out and there is Upper Strata who is there. So where is the representation?
So symbolism
in Delhi
over
University,
substance.
There are 80 colleges.
Yeah, make your point, sir. You know, just make your point.
You are very correct. I'm only saying that even, you know, Sarasang Chalakji, very respectfully I want to say, he says that actually Dalits want one Panghat and one Marghat and one school. The problem is that it is a very grassroots level Dalits for whose needs you are talking about. But Dalit is not a monolithic whole at the grassroots levels. There is a vast population which is in urban centers, who are educated and who want their representation in judiciary, bureaucracy, university, civil society, industry. But where is that aspect which is coming, and wherever they are they being given the effective representation in these modern institutions? So at the grassroots level, you can give them little bit of water, or actually you can talk about some schools, but what about the decision-making processes in political parties, in government, and in these institutions?
So, net representation over appropriation. Professor, that's all the time that we have for now. I really appreciate you taking the time out and joining us, while, of course, the legacy of Baba Sahib has become a political battleground. Away from it all, one question that we all really should also reflect on, whether Ambedkar is, which he is, a national, icon of unity, but along with that, he's also a radical thinker, or was a radical thinker, with unfinished revolutionary ideas, some which wouldn't quite settle with any political outfit of the day.